All right, so we got our first request for today coming in. This is actually from a while back, but this is the first one we're doing right now. So thank you very much to Anne who requested this. Dazed and Confused, the remaster from Led Zeppelin, and this is 1969. Now, question: a remaster is usually done years later, so it says 1969, but I'm thinking the original came out in 1969 because a remaster. I don't think they were active in the 50s, because the remaster's done years later, right? With better technology, they go back, touch it up, and just redo the mixing and mastering process if they have the original tracks, original stems is called. So that's just what I was thinking. If so, when is it remastered, But regardless, go support the original. Let's dive into this one. I like the video or song.
Been dazed and confused for so long, it's not true.
Ooh.
Wanted a woman, never bargained for you. Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below. You hurt and abused, telling all of your lies. Run, sweet baby, Lord, how they hypnotize. Sweet little baby, I don't know where you've been. Gonna love you, baby. Here I come again.
This is the first one we do of this stream, and I haven't streamed for a week. And I gotta say, we couldn't have started this better. What a song. What a song. This part right, yeah, the vocals, did they do a whole lot of love? Isn't that, I could be mistaken here, but did they do a whole lot of love? I recognize his voice from that, and I really like the vocalist, and of course, I know it's Led Zeppelin, but I really like the vocals there. So hearing this, it's a bit familiar for me because I know that song. Yeah, let me just tell you, I really like the sound of this a lot. Actually, maybe not a lot, but more than the previous classic type songs we heard. Like, this is right up my alley. This part right here reminds me of is Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if it was a solo song or if it was when he was under Black Sabbath, when he was the lead of Black Sabbath. What's the one where he goes, "Finished with my woman"? Wait. This makes me think of that. Da-na-na-na-na.
Every day I work so hard, bringing home my heart and pain. Try to love you, baby, but you push me away. Don't know where you're going, only know just where you've been. Sweet little baby, I want you again.
This part interesting because I think I saw somebody mention the word psychedelic. Now I understand why you mentioned the word psychedelic, because it's like a trip, which fits into the concept, the title, Dazed and Confused. I guess it's the perspective of a man, right, being dazed and confused, coming home, and he's kind of losing attraction and affection from partner. I mean, it could also be the opposite gender, the other way around, whatever. But I think that's what the perspective is. But sometimes in these songs, especially in like these classic songs, they have like deeper meanings and stuff. Maybe we'll get to that. But interesting how the riff, different riff introduced, and the more it gets played, that same riff, the more vague it gets until it starts to sound like a whale. And then in the background, you got some vocals going on. There's a lot going on here, man. There's a lot going on in this part. It's so interesting. Drums.
Dazed and confused for so long it's not true. Won't let a woman never bargain for you. Take it easy, baby, let them say what they will. Don't wax so much when I send you the bill.
Tongue wax so much when I sent you the bill. That's a line right there. See, there's so many interesting things going on in this song. What's it called again? I forgot the term. When there's different pieces to the song being played, like especially in that intermission part, which I think is the trip. We were talking about a psychedelic vibe. Like if you take a psychedelic drug, there's this part where you're just spaced out and shit's happening and you don't know what the hell it is. You can't make this, you lose all sense of senses, you know, and it just happens and you're tripping balls. That's kind of the vibe. It kind of leaves you dazed and confused, like the title says. So that it makes a lot of sense. And then there were parts where they were sticking to a certain way slower BPM, and things were fitting that timing wise. But then certain other parts, like the guitar was playing around it, and it wasn't necessarily in that the timing. It had a different timing. I don't remember. There's a specific term for it. I'll have to look it up. What it was, but interesting here how the guitar is playing in the left ear and then the drum is playing in the right ear. These are nice little details happening. This is 69, by the way, the year. Okay, relax. Hey, not like that. Panning. I like this one, man. It's interesting because it sounds like a great song, and then it goes into this where it's, you know, these songs that are more than songs because they have a whole storyline to them, not a literal like script, you know what I mean? But like it's there's like just stuff happening. It's like the you know, you get the high, the trippy part is the high. Right, and then after that it picks up, and that's the rush, and then after that it comes back down, almost like a trip. You know, I'm gonna leave the link to the original here. I like this one. I'm gonna put this on a playlist, and I'll be tripping out when I'll be listening to this in the car. That's the original right there. Thank you very much. You put some notes in the chat, yeah. Let me see what you've been saying. Talking about in the chat. So these guys were. Plant and Bonham were both about 20 years old. So during the recording of this, John Paul Jones was 22 and Page was about 24. Jimmy Page is the person who did the guitar solo. Yeah, masterful. Absolutely masterful. This is not their original song. It's a cover. So it was first performed in the UK by a British band, the Yardbirds. Oh, wait, Jimmy Page was in that band. The same Jimmy Page who is, the guitarist from Led Zeppelin then that you mentioned. He was in another band. The song was there, so they performed it there. Then Jimmy Page took it to Led Zeppelin, and then they performed it with Led Zeppelin. And, well, I'm guessing they did a better job because it's huge. Yeah, I think I was thinking about Black Sabbath. I think the song is called Paranoid. The one that goes "Finish with my woman," like the riff. Down, 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 down. There's similarities in a certain part here when I mentioned it.